Agriculture is one of the most primitive activities that we do. 90% of the world's water gets used in agriculture. 40% of the world's labor force produces agriculture and agricultural food. We also have greenhouse gases which gets emitted out of that. So unless we actually tackle those issues and modernize this industry, we are going to face challenges.
Well, food is unique. It's an emotional experience. And it's also unique in the sense that consumers are confused and distrustful of many of the food companies, because only if you can serve them a delicious product can you have an impact on the environment and on their health. And increasingly, the millennial consumer is seeking to understand not just what they're eating, but where it came from and what it means for the environment.
I think one of the main concerns is that consumers need to continue to have trust in what we do. Be it the traditional way in which we raise chicken or beef cattle, but also the more modern ways in which we try to overcome the protein shortages that may come into existence.
There is a need for more sources of protein and high quality protein than animal protein, because we're running out of kind of land and water and facilities to actually feed the growing populations, particularly in the east out here where population is growing, wealth is growing. That's where meat consumption is going up dramatically.
We need to find ways to deploy all the technology that we have in order to increase productivity in the industry. These are low-hanging fruits to increase productivity, to increase food supply, to increase food security, and to make food production more sustainable. But because there's resistance and distrust in the market about these technologies, therefore we cannot deploy them.
If you want to innovate responsibly, you need to be anticipative, inclusive, reflexive, and responsive. And now what we're doing in this event is to see how this idea might translate into the private sector. So that's what I'm very excited to be around this event.
It's a sort of network. When you come to such a meeting, okay, you have the conferences, you have in the same time the connection you create with people. And at the end, you create business, where I could develop my business with some of the people which were here.